OT. They need to close this one out, but Coop one off the showstopper as well. It's going to be a little bit tough here for Irvine, but like that they're going back to their original game plan, working mid here. So Irvine, not trying to make it too difficult here. And yeah, it's going to be interesting here as what was a very one-sided game is now so close.
Yes, and a lot more fights, a lot more even fights are seeming to be happening on the map, and as ultimates hopefully are starting to come online for Irvine. These last few rounds to try to tie it up to 12, these could be a lot more like bloodbaths if we're paying attention to these retakes. But it seems like Irvine, they're trying to stack themselves with a whole minute left. Hold on a second, Platinum. Are you the one cheating? Wait.
I'm not really sure if he's the one cheating or if Coop just wanted to run into his crosshair, but it seems like a little bit of both here, as maybe so. we might see some malware check here. But now Irvine are up here as their CSUF are biting more often. As look at this, the rotations here from Irvine are going to be so quick, and now CSUF are going to get a good look here as Jelly gets the damage. And Welly will be the one just being the thorn in the side here, making sure that CSUF don't go through. And now Welly with the third as well. Ryan, the last one left for CSUF. Can he clutch it up? It's going to be a little bit tough here as he will get Welly. And now 1 versus 1. Platinum with no utility left onto the bank here as he sees Ryan will get the better of him as well, as now it's going to be 10 to 12 here. Irvine, every inch you give him eventually will be the one to take the mile, right? And now they have so many good ults here. So many, as now finally CSUF take their first time out here in the game.
I mean, such a crucial clutch from Platinum right there. Maybe that's what the 1 in his name stands for. Every 1 inch you give him, every 1 mile they go. But now it's 10 to 12.
I don't even know if it's going to be a mile. It might be a kilometer at this point, as they're about to reach the overtime here. But now Irvine here, they can't they can't make any more mistakes, because after this it's going to be 13-10, and then they give everything to CSUF. They might give like too much momentum. So hopefully I'm not really sure what CSUF is talking about here. They're also biting a little bit too much on the rotates, but they need to do something about this mid default.
They do. A lot of space is being taken by Irvine, so easily able to collapse once they do rotate off. And you saw even like Platinum was able to stall 2 whole players off, get a pick for himself in screens, and able to fend off 2 players towards ramp. So much attention towards him, and all the other players just going towards B.
Yeah, I think right now CSUF needs to find a way to just disrupt their take, because the take on UCI is not even that explosive. So that's the only way CSUF could probably like win this round, because if they try to play the retake there, it's too rough, right? They have double controller with a Cypher, right? So most of the time we're seeing Richie too. He holds another tripwire for their retake, so it's making it harder for CSUF. So we need to see CSUF try to disrupt them during their take, not before.
Exactly.
Or not before or after.
Yes, they need to make time. They need to make space for themselves, and ultimates are being online for both teams now. Showstopper and Cosmic Divide again available for a retake if one needs to be had. But of course, the Hunter's Fury for Welly, it's been so good so far. A lot more kills are probably to come with it. As we speak of the Devil,
Hunter's Fury, he gets a tag onto Wizard, and eventually gets the kill. Welly too good for these, and now what seems like a 5v4 for Irvine.
Yeah, it seems like the 5 versus 4 again. Irvine, recurring pattern in this game. And they are taking more space towards mid. And they are shooting that recon dart towards vents, which means they have more space. But even after clearing it, it seems like they're shifting their numbers towards that B site, where 2 players are standing. The Showstopper is available to dissuade any sort of fights. But this wall from Andre, will it be doing much? Jelly is tucked in that left corner. This can make all the difference,
they
though.
don't really clear this as well.
Oh
as now
no,
they don't
this
have
could
a
get messy.
here. Jelly will get 1 too, but he can't get the third because of the. Oh, but Coop will also get the kills here. But now Irvine here still looking good, but Welly with 10 HP and also so close towards that recon ball as he tries to make sure that no one is close. He gets out as well. Now Irvine still looking good here, as we have to see Ryan clutch it up, but Richie is getting the timing here, but Welly doesn't know that he's out. They think that someone is flanking.
The timing!
But Ryan gets the kill, or Ryan gets shut down, as now Pasha B, he doesn't know that Richie is going to be towards the spawn position. Oh
Richie,
no, but
you
he
have to go
knows!
clutch. He
Oh,
knows!
but it doesn't matter if he knows because Richie knew more, and he also had the gun advantage as well as now Irvine are back in it. 11-12, 1 round left, and now not really too many good ults here for Irvine here as well, because look at CSUF's ult bank. It's in favor of them, but you know, who hates a close or a very like one-sided game, right? Irvine
Exactly.
will try to make it close here, but let's see if CSUF actually, you know, play off their ultimates this time.
Yes, of course, the ultimates, we have to take note of them. The Seekers, the Cosmic Divide, and the Showstopper. This is the ocean that could cause a retake to go the way of CSUF, even in a numbers disadvantage.
They changed the default here as now Welly's going to be towards this A side, making sure that CSUF think that, oh, they're going to be prodding towards this ramp position. But now Irvine going back towards mid here. Maybe they might go back towards B main, but it's really weird because they have this entire line on A, but they still are investing 2 players towards it. So now CSUF back in their 2-1-2. It's not working so far. They need to do something, but now the round is playing a little bit too long here as now CSUF try to get information towards this B main here because they know it's been a little bit too difficult as Irvine took it almost 4 or 5 rounds in a row. And now Irvine here, another recon bolt here, trying to push out CSUF as the scan goes through, so they know no one is there. And now Irvine here, trying to make sure that CSUF are thinking too hard, as they are thinking. As look at this from CSUF as the 4 men towards the B sector of the map, as now Irvine, with 35 seconds left on the clock here, will try to take towards this A side as Pasha B needs to be a hero here and try to get this incoming kill.
Oh, but hold on just a second as they try to enter with that ISO wall. Pasha holding strong, but here comes the kill contract. The one
but
versus
Ryan
one.
gets another kill here as Ryan the kill contract here. Now Irvine will have the take here towards this A part of the map, but the retake here is going to be tough as CSUF have the numbers advantage, but it doesn't matter, right? As Andre here will need to get the kill on towards this heaven position as the Showstopper will coming out. But he will not get the kill, but Coop will still get one as now Platinum in the clutch scenario will not have anything as now CSUF will take it 13-11, a close game, but now Irvine, they're down 0-1 in this grand final, best of 5. That was tough.
That was tough to watch indeed, but a very close match. 11-13. I don't think it gets closer than that. I mean,
maybe
they can
UCI
go
was like warming up because now they're coming back into this later half, but still a 9-3 defensive half, especially when it's favored towards the ISO comp to be on defense. Like, it's just, that was tough.
That was tough, and we'll definitely see what happens more in the next matches. I mean, such close fighting caliber from both these teams, and both seem to be favored on the attack side from that split map. Yeah, 3-9 as you're saying, but they were able to pull back 8 rounds in a row, or not in a row, excuse me, but 8 more rounds for themselves. And it seems like both these teams really, like you were saying earlier, like working with the tape, really able to counteract each other with their strats, and a lot of timeouts being used from both sides as well. But
not as much as Irvine, but yeah, Irvine definitely showed signs of life, but still they made the mistakes in the end. And even though Pasha B, they made the correct read, he's just shooting right now. And let's see if CSUF will come back, or let's see if Irvine will come back, or if CSUF will push the lead as we head towards a break.